Hello, Alex Tsushiyama, back again with the next 5 battles from the Pokemon Global Link 2013 Winter Friendly Tournament. These are battles overall 36 through 40. And, there's a couple of interesting ones, I think, this time. Just gotta get to them. Yep. Battle against all Ubers. I don't know if Thundurus was Uber at the time of this, in February when the tournament took place, but I'm fairly certain it is now. And everything else is Uber anyway. So, this guy leads with his Kyogre. Got what appears to be either ground or rock type Arceus, and regular and non-Therian Thundurus. Or whatever the normal form looks like. I don't know. So, staying on Espeon to try to get the Grass Knot off, and walk straight into a Thunder. Which is rather disappointing. Grass Knot still does a decent amount of damage for the resistance, but Espeon's kind of indisposed. I rotate to Melodic, I believe to either Ice Beam or Toxic. I live the Thunder, but get paralyzed, which, yeah. So I Toxic, it hits, which is good. But now Melodic is not doing too well. Although I wasn't expecting her to outspeed anything else on this guy's team anyway. And she faints to Thunder again, or to second Thunder. 100% accurate moves. But anyway, this forces me into Gengar. I brought another. I continue to be somewhat non-standard, but still bringing Melodic instead of anything else. And yeah, once again, I'm not expecting status moves because people in this tend to be stupid and not use status moves. So, but Shadow Ball faint with Thundurus anyway. Unfortunately, paralyzed Gengar, almost dead Espeon, and somewhat useless Staraptor are not going to be able to deal with this battle. And it turns out this guy's got Water Spout Kyogre anyway, so he was basically toying with me in the first place. Kyogre outspeeds, Espeon faints. Kyogre outspeeds, Staraptor faints. Kyogre outspeeds, Gengar faints. That's how this battle ends. I lose 0-3. I hate Water Spout Kyogre. How does yeah, I don't remember how Kyogre learns Water Spout anyway. Is it a level up move from after Generation 3 or what? Yeah. So I lost that one because Kyogre. And because I made a couple misplays. Anyway, moving right along. Second battle of the video is somewhat more balanced. Although, still got an Uber up in there. All up in there. So yeah. Standard three go out. Face these, and then got Torterra, Zekrom, and Victini. That's what I'm facing down. Now, luckily, Victini's ability doesn't matter unless it's actually in the front slot. So, Victory Star is luckily not a factor. And I probably should have switched to Melodic to Ice Beam, but oh well. Grass Knot did some decent damage. Surf will hurt anything that this guy's got out, at least neutral. Well, no, it won't hurt Zekrom neutral, but anyway, faint the Torterra. This guy sends out his Tornadus, which has Fly. I don't know why this thing has Fly, but It dodges the obvious Ice Beam. And falls back into another one. Ice Beam takes it down to about half because Melodic isn't a very offensive Pokemon. And Ice Beam is mostly there for coverage. Rotate back to Espeon and hopes to outspeed and get the heal. Because for once I'm using Morning Sun when it's not raining or sandstorm. Well, yeah. That puts me at a decent amount of health, and I dodged the Hammer Arm, which is cool. Go for the Psyshock. It faints. And Espeon actually is capable of doing things now that the HP isn't red anymore. Rotate back to Melodic to go for I don't remember what I was going for, but I think Bolt Strike is gonna faint Melodic. Yeah. I think it was either gonna go for the Ice Beam or the Toxic because those were the obvious things to go for. Maybe a Recover. But I get forced into Gengar. Unfortunately, Scissor's not going to be too useful against this thing. I decide to go for the Stab Shadow Ball, which ends up predicting his rotation to Victini. Pretty well, actually. One-shot the Victini. All he's got left is a Zekrom, which honestly, if I played this incorrectly, probably would have fainted my entire party. But because Gengar is fast and got the special defense drop, I can probably just... Also, I don't know why he's got Thunder on it. That might have helped also. But Gengar faints. I've got Scizor and Espeon left. Espeon's faster than this thing somehow. I think this guy may not have EV trained properly. I don't know. Some random guy. Anyway, Psyshock faints Zekrom and I win. One win, one loss so far this video. And yeah, that was a relatively interesting battle. It wasn't a complete shutout, although that guy made some poor team building and moveset choices. Now we move on to a team that is almost identical. In battle number 3 of this video. Got a Zekrom, it's got a Tornadus, and it's got a Victini. Only thing different is that Tornadus is leading, and there's a Reshiram, Uniclus thing. Go for the Shadow Ball. It'll hit it'll hit Tornadus neutral or hit either of the other Pokemon for super effective. It goes for the Focus Miss, which misses. And it goes for Tailwind, which kind of pisses me off, but luckily the second Shadow Ball faints Tornadus and his Tailwinder's gone. And this is when I learned about Zekrom. And Terravolt pisses me because it makes Marvel Scale not work. So, rotate to Melodic to use Ice Beam. Super effective Ice Beam. He rotates, predict that, rotates. I still outspeed Reuniclus, even with the Tailwind. Shadow Ball doesn't do too much with Melodic, even off of that massive special attack. Yeah. Fire Gem boosted V-Generate. Ugh. This wasn't fun. I resist it, but it almost faints Melodic. Although that was a critical, so that didn't actually do too much. And I was gonna go for the Toxic on the Reuniclus, but he rotated into his Victini. Yeah, oh well. So, it takes poison damage. Rotates to his Zekrom. I rotate back to Espeon. He goes for Bolt Strike, which... Yeesh. That's a powerful attack. It faints Espeon. There was really no way to not faint from that. But luckily now the Tailwind petered out and he can't get another one. So hopefully Gengar will be able to outspeed everything. Just deal damage everywhere. Especially with the speed drop on Victini. Go for the Shadow Ball. Hoping to get neutral or super effective damage, and I get it. Faints the Victini in one shot. He's auto-rotated back to Zekrom, and chooses to rotate for Uniclus. I continue Shadow Balling. And it faints the Uniclus. Now this guy's left with his Zekrom at full health. This thing's going to be difficult to take down, is what I've currently done. Shadow Ball takes it down to almost half, but Volt Strike's going to fake it. And Melodic can't take another hit. Yeah, Melodic can't take another hit, and Zekrom is certainly faster than it. Scissor's the only thing I can use, and Bullet Punch isn't very effective. However, it will take the Volt Strike. Oh. I didn't remember that. Oh well. Draco Meteor missed. Even if it is hit, it wouldn't have done all that much damage. Then he decides to do the smart thing, and somehow Volt Strike misses again. Now this was just evasion hacks. I don't know how those two attacks missed. I probably should have lost this battle. Whatever. Also, I don't know why he was using Draco Meteor over Outrage on what is supposed to be a physical sweeper in Ubers. So, that's 2 wins, 1 loss so far this video. Coming up on battle number 4. Slightly less hardcore team. That is a Dusclops, which almost certainly has Eviolite. Then you've got just generic stuff. I think this might have been a Trick Room setup or something. I don't remember. But yeah, Dusclops, Thundurus, Arcanine. Pressure doubles my PP usage on offensive moves. Yeah, I do not like this Dusclops. I try to get rid of it right away. Super effective Shadow Ball only takes it down to about half. And then it uses Skill Swap. Meaning that it takes Magic Bounce. Ugh. I have no idea how angry that made me. Since now, he can Thunder Wave and stuff without fear. So, Espeon gets paralyzed off of Thunder Wave because I'm stupid. Go for the Shadow Ball. Takes Thundurus down to about half. Rotates to his Arcanine, and I go to Melodic to Ice Beam, I think. I don't think I would have Toxic the Thundurus. But anyway, Flare Blitz. Oh no, I predicted it and it surfed. Or I don't think I actually predicted. I think I just made a lucky guess. Anyway, get rid of his Arcanine. Luckily, Toxic is kind of something I don't want to be using because of Dusclops. That thing almost definitely has Pain Split. So, go for the Ice Beam. He rotates. And I guess he was expecting, or he's trying to get the burn. He was either expecting me to switch to Scizor or he's just trying to get a burn. I don't know. But, rotates again. Goes to the Grass Knot. I don't remember how heavy Melodic are, but apparently it's not all that heavy. If Melodic were heavier, that probably would have fainted. But, get the Ice Beam off, faints the Thundurus. Works pretty well. Leaving him with 2 Pokemon, full health Haxorus and a quarter health Dusclops. Melodic takes Dragon Claw pretty well. Or rather, lives the Dragon Claw in order to ice beam. Takes Haxorus down to about a quarter health. And I believe at this point I start cleaning up with Bullet Punch. Yeah. Because there are very few things that aren't water or steel type that can ignore taking a Bullet Punch from that range. So yeah, 2 Bullet Punches finishes off the match. I win actually 4-0. I was kind of in trouble. Well, I wasn't really in trouble there, but it was still annoying to have Magic Bounce taken. Especially since that's one of the most useful abilities an Espeon can have. Okay, last match, or last battle of the video. See, I honestly don't know what my opponent is going for. Balance or something like that, but anyway. As you can see, Cloyster, Mr. Mime, Haxorus. Haxorus is shiny, which isn't surprising. The Cloyster is, which is. So yeah. Go for the Grass Knot. She doesn't switch. Grass Knot faints Cloyster one shot. And I still wish Espeon could learn Energy Ball instead of Grass Knot, because that Energy Ball just seems like it'd be more useful overall. Okay, but switch to Melodic, go for the Surf, because nothing I have has super effective damage against that thing. And it starts boosting its defense, which doesn't really matter, because I have special base attacks. I don't know why I went for the Ice Beam there. I think I was expecting her to switch to Haxorus. But yeah, this Escavalier just kind of puzzled me. Anyway, she actually does switch to Haxorus and uses Endeavor, which takes Melodic, which deals a bit of damage to Melodic, but not too much. Surf's not very effective. However, I do have an excuse to Bullet Punch. Now that she's rotated off of her high defense steel type. Bullet Punch almost faints Haxorus. He goes for the Earthquake. Critical takes Scissor down to about quarter health. Bullet Punch says Bullet Punch faints Haxorus. Go back to Melodic, go for the Surf, I outspeed, and it faints the Escavalier. And all that's left is the Mr. Mime that I have seen nothing of because she never used it yet. And it goes for the Wide Guard, predicting a Surf, which is annoying because it predicts absolutely correctly. Ugh. Although Wide Guard, I still think Protect is a less stupid move. And it goes for the Quick Guard. I think she was predicting me to Bullet Punch this time. And instead I go for the Shadow Ball, which makes Quick Guard useless. And this time I actually go for the Bullet Punch, and she doesn't Quick Guard. Critical hit, I'm not entirely sure that it mattered. I think it just ended the game one turn earlier than it would have ended anyway. So, yeah, the end of battles 36 through 40. The last 20 battles are coming up soon. Comment, like, subscribe, and tell me how I'm doing.